Dancing. Yep, I've run out of ideas. Hey, it's HeyoDamo, and I just wanted to take a little seat, take a little bit of a sit, maybe readjust my camera because I feel really short. Lovely. Anyway, today, I've just filmed 2 other videos, so I decided why not film a 3rd one, and what better to film than a lovely story time. Stories, oh shit. Never been done before. Anyway, this story time happens to take place when I am in year 4, so 2003, and I would have been about 10 years old. That's my counting face. It's also my jizz face. Anyway, when I was in year 4, my school was going on a camp. It was a place called the Great Aussie Bush Camp, and there was a giant fake Ayers Rock. This is what Ayers Rock looks like. This is what the Great Aussie Bush Camp looks like. So, you know, there was a diner in the bush camps, Ayers Rock, so... Suck it, Uluru! Bet you didn't have fucking gravy and mash inside you. You big rock. Anyway, I was very excited for this camp. It was going to be 4 days long, and that was the longest I'd ever spent away from home, so I was really excited. I was going to go with my school buddies. We were going to have a great time. They had some cool camp activities there. This thing called the Giant Swing, which was literally a giant swing, except all your classmates had to pull a rope to hoist you up there, and then they had to let go of the rope at the same time. You released a thing, and you were in a harness, and you just went and then flew off into space, never to be seen again. So I decided not to go on that. We made damper, which is bread. If you don't know what damper is, you should go camping and make damper. It's delicious. We did, you know, camp things. It was pretty fun. I was there with my school friends. I was having a jolly good time. Until I decided, okay, it's bedtime. I'm gonna go clean my body. So I went to the place where you clean your body. And I got into one of those, you know, those cubicles? I think they're for cleaning your body. And I found that someone had got in that cubicle, and instead of cleaning their body, they just took a shit in it. One of the other kids had taken a shit in the shower. Now, there were multiple schools at the camp at the same time, but we didn't interact with them. But we did, I think, share the shower block in rotations. So it might not have been someone from my school, but honestly, I wouldn't put it past any of them. Even my friends. Even me. But I know it wasn't me because I didn't do it. So I abruptly got out of that shower and moved over to the next one, and there was a shit in that one too. It's a big dark brown turd. I vividly remember it. The tiles were green and brown, and then sitting right in the middle on top of the silver drain was a turd. The other 2 showers were taken, and then when they got out, I found out that there were turds in those 2. They just showered around the turds. Now, apparently at the age of 10, I had more dignity than I do at the age of 23, because I would probably just shower around the turd now, but I refused to shower. I said, no way, there is a shit in there, and I will not lower myself to shower around shit. I mean, I didn't sound like that. I probably didn't say any of those words, but I'm sure you can picture it. So I just didn't shower for 4 days, which became a bit of a challenge when one of the group activities in the camp was literally crawling through mud. So I just kind of like dipped in the river when no one was looking and hoped that would be good enough. It wasn't. It really wasn't. You need to shower, guys. You need to shower. So I guess that's a lesson you can take away from this video. Just have a fucking shower, and if there's a shit in the shower, you just shower around that shit. Could be a metaphor for life, really. Like, just do it. And if someone ruins it for you, just shower around that shit. Just make the best of a bad situation. Fuck the lemons thing. Fuck that. No, you shower around that shit. That's the new saying. When life gives you lemons, you shower around that shit. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Actually, leave me a comment about a time when you showered around that shit. Leave me a comment about a time that you showered around that shit. And other than that, I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. But until then, fuck